folks, this is Brennan with the final part in my Clickbank video series. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my final 2 traffic sources for getting loads of visitors to your landing pages, and then I'm going to show you how to make profit on visitors that decide to subscribe to your email list. So make sure that you stay tuned because this is one of the most important videos to figuring out how to make a profit with your Clickbank funnel. After you start getting traffic to your landing pages, you'll begin to collect email addresses for your autoresponder. Once you get these email addresses into your autoresponder, you're going to have real people that are going to be sent through a sequence in the autoresponder that you have set up. Now wait till the end of this video because I have a free giveaway that's going to make the autoresponder sequence process really simple for you. But the point is, once you have subscribers, you have people that you can send emails to and get traffic anytime you want. Marketers call this kind of traffic with autoresponders traffic on tap, because at any point you can send an email to your subscribers and get traffic to literally anything. So the first main traffic source is actually going to take advantage of this traffic on tap, and it's called ad swaps or banking clicks. Now the way ad swaps works is actually pretty darn simple. Your first task is just to find someone who's willing to do an ad swap with you. But fortunately, Facebook has a ton of groups that are dedicated to ad swaps and banking clicks. So finding these people is really simple. You just look into these groups and find people that are already posting, contact them by personal message, and say that you're willing to do an ad swap with them. And a very high percentage of these members are going to be willing to do the exchange. Once you've gathered some ad swap partners, the way this works is really easy. For every X number of clicks that you send to your partner's landing page, they're going to send that same amount or approximately the same amount to your landing page. The second traffic source is really similar to ad swaps, except that it's a bit trickier and over a longer period of time. This second source is called funnel banking. Now the way funnel banking works is same as before. You get an agreement with someone who is already doing ad swaps and you tell them that you'll be willing to do banking with them. Well, banking in the internet marketing space means that you're going to bank clicks over time. So instead of sending an email, sending a bunch of clicks to a partner at one time, instead in this case you're going to gradually build like 10 to 20, 30, 40, however many clicks per day until you get to the set number of clicks agreed upon. So for example, if you were doing 50 clicks again, you may get 5 clicks a day for 10 days, and finally on the 10th day you can contact your partner and say, hey, I've collected the 50 clicks over a 10-day period, now it's your turn to send back to me. Now where this gets a little bit tricky is the kind of really cool tactics that can complement clickbanking, and I'm going to share a few of them right now. The first cool thing you can do is add banking clicks to your welcome email. So just to clarify, anytime anybody opts into your landing page, they're immediately sent into your autoresponder sequence where they're sent the welcome email immediately, and the next day they're sent email number 2, and the next day they're sent email number 3, and so on and so forth. So on the first day they're sent a welcome from you, where usually they're given a link to the bonus that you promised them. Now here's an example of the welcome email that I have provided for people that opt into my landing pages. And as you can see, I have a few different landing pages, so for that reason I have a welcome email that includes all of them just for ease of use and also a little bit of a bonus for people that sign up to me. So I say, you have subscribed to me for one of the following reasons. So depending on the landing page that they opt into, one of these is their reason for signing up to me. Then after I've given away my freebies that I have promised them on the landing page, I have, how about 3 more bonus offers? Now notice here I say offers. I don't say that these are completely free because again, these are all offers from banking partners or ad swap partners where I've included these links to their offers. So if anybody clicks on one of these offers, they'll be offered a freebie in exchange for an email address from one of my ad swap or banking partners. So I'm going to click on the first one right here to show you an example of what this looks like. So After anybody's opted in and they've gotten their freebies and then they look at these bonus offers, they click one of these, they're sent to a link which takes them to one of my partners' squeeze pages. So as you can see here, here's an example of one of my partners' squeeze pages. Now, not all of your subscribers that open the welcome message are going to click on these bonus offers, but a reasonable percentage will, and those that do will often click all three bonus offers. And every time somebody clicks on all three bonus offers, that's 3 free clicks that you're sending out to your ad swap and banking partners that they're owed to send back to you later. So this is a pretty badass strategy to get some really cool free traffic. Now, of course, you don't just need to limit it just to the welcome email. You can also include these links littered throughout your autoresponder sequence. So here's an example of an email that I send my subscribers about a joke. So it seems pretty harmless enough, and honestly, it's just kind of a funny marketing joke that I wanted to share with my subscribers. But at the end of the email, for people that read this one and headed to the bottom, there's an opportunity here again where I say I have Tuesday's crazy bonuses, and then I have links to 3 separate bonus offers. Now, if they click any of these links, again, it's going to be sending them to the landing pages of my ad swap and banking partners, and anybody that clicks all 3 will give me another free 3 clicks. So if you set up your autoresponder properly with banking clicks throughout your funnel and in your welcome message, you can get a ton of free clicks sent out to your banking partners, which can generate you a good number of clicks out per day. And the more clicks that you send out to your partners, the more free traffic you'll get sent back to your landing pages. So this is again a really awesome way. If you don't want to spend $150 per 500 clicks to purchase solo ads, a great way to get free traffic is simply to trade it by including banking clicks in your autoresponder sequence. But adding banking clicks is really only limited by your imagination. You can place these banking clicks anywhere where you own space and other people are looking. So for example, on your own website, you could have sidebar ads, you could have header ads, you could have links in posts. On your social media accounts, in your descriptions where people are looking, you could have banking links. If you have a thank you for subscribing page, you could have a banner there. You can place these links absolutely anywhere and collect serious amounts of clicks every day. And remember that the monetary value of a banking click you can either sell or trade, and really what they're worth is about 30 to 40 cents per visitor. So if you think about it, if you get somebody in a welcome message to click on all 3 of your banking clicks, that's worth a value of $1.20 in traffic. So really this is incredibly insane, the amount of free but valuable traffic you can get just by placing these banking clicks all around your funnel and all around the spaces that you occupy. Now we've fully covered all the traffic sources for this Clickbank series. Let's take a look at how we can make some serious profit. The vast majority of your Clickbank profit is going to happen on the back end of your funnel, which means that most of your sales are going to happen in your autoresponder sequence. But you need to be really careful with how you use this sequence, because if you push on your subscribers too hard and promote too heavily, most of them are going to unsubscribe and opt out almost immediately, and even worse, many of them will click on the spam button. But on the other hand, if you never promote to your subscribers, then you're not going to make any of those sales because you're simply not going to be sending them to your affiliate offers. So you really need to find a good middle ground. Email marketing is really about relationship building, because if you have a good relationship with your subscribers, they're going to be more responsive to the offers that you make. And all relationship experts will tell you that first impressions are really important. So that's why the first 10 emails that I send to my subscribers are really heavy on value. 10 emails may sound like a really long time, but when you send emails every single day, it only takes about a week and a half to blast some serious value to your new subscribers. After providing some really valuable stuff at the beginning of my autoresponder sequence, after the 10th email, I start to have a really awesome blend of promotions to value. So after that 10th email, I'll have a good mix of some emails that are purely dedicated to promotions, some emails that are purely dedicated to value, and then a bunch of emails that are a mixture between the two. So as you may have guessed already, in this video, I'm going to be giving away my entire autoresponder sequence. I've literally spent years testing and tweaking my autoresponder to maximize the amount of results I get per subscriber once they opt in. But before you completely steal my autoresponder sequence, I have two kickers that I really need to tell you about. So first of all, my autoresponder sequence is only accessible to people that have an account at Aweber. Now the reason why this is the case is because Aweber offers a free service called campaign sharing that you can see at the bottom of your follow-up sequence. What campaign sharing means is that any Aweber user can share their entire autoresponder sequence with other people that also have a copy of Aweber. Well, fortunately for you, Aweber for new users has a 30-day free trial. So to get access to this autoresponder sequence, it's not going to cost you anything. And if you decide that Aweber is not for you, you can simply deactivate at any time, but still collect these messages and download them before you leave. And secondly, you're going to need to make some changes on these messages because as they stand right now, they include my affiliate links. And while I would love to receive the affiliate commissions, in order for you to get paid, all you need to do is to go into these messages and edit the links to include your affiliate ID. Now I'm going to quickly go over which messages include Clickbank affiliate links and how you can easily switch these over so that you get credit for the sales. So the first straight up Clickbank promotion starts on message 17. So to get credit for sales for message 17, you just need to click on the edit button, and then once you get to the Aweber editor, go to the link that's included in the message and click on the edit link option. So right now it shows my Clickbank affiliate ID attached and then the rest of the link. In order to get credit for the sale, you just need to find out what your Clickbank nickname or affiliate ID is, which is really easy to find if you go to your Clickbank account, and then just replace it to your nickname. So whatever your Clickbank nickname is, you want to edit out to include that instead of mine, and then click on the OK button. Message number 18 includes an affiliate link using the JVZoo marketplace. Now JVZoo is the exact same thing as Clickbank, just a different website with different offers available. So if you want to get credit for this one, you need to set up an account at JVZoo, but if you don't want to deal with the hassle, all you need to do is to click and delete this email. And that goes for any of the emails in this sequence. If you don't want to include any one of these messages in particular, all you need to do is click the delete button and get rid of them from the sequence. Once you get to message number 19, from then on out, the majority of these messages are going to include Clickbank affiliate links. So you're going to want to go into each message individually for the ones you want to keep and adjust the link to include your affiliate ID instead. Again, whatever messages you don't want, you can easily delete, but keep the ones that are going to make some sales for you. To completely steal my autoresponder sequence that I've spent years optimizing, all you need to do is copy my campaign sharing code in the video description of this video. You want to copy that code and go to the bottom of the follow-up section of your Aweber account. At the bottom of that section, you'll see an option for campaign sharing. You want to paste my campaign sharing code into your empty space for predefined campaigns. Once you've pasted that code in, you just click on the load campaign button, and in a matter of a couple minutes, you will have my entire autoresponder sequence loaded into your Aweber account. Hey folks, it's Brennan here, and in the video you're watching right now, I want to show you how I increased my traffic by over 600% in the last 3 or 4 months by only using